second semi-final. It's Conor Stewart who's taking on Richard Waller in the ring. Here's your MC, Andy.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get behind them in the second semi-final here at Total Combat. It is introducing first, in the blue corner, Conor Stewart! And he'll be fighting in the red corner, Richard Waller! Let's size them up and count them down. It is Total Combat.
So what a fascinating encounter this will be. The winner will be joining Marley Swindells in the big final. But what a great contest here. Billy Phillips just issuing his final instructions.
Watch your heads, okay? This is my instructions. Good luck, brothers.
So Conor Stewart, who comes from an illustrious family of boxers. His dad Dave and his uncle Lennox used his height advantage to good effect in his first round win over Suki Soroya. 6'2", the man from Abbey Wood. So what will Richard the Whirlwind Waller bring to the table? 33-year-old from Birmingham, among the oldest. But he's also one of the lightest in the competition, and he was good value for his stoppage of Lewis Long in his first round match. And there's no hiding place in that ring, and they're both going for it here. This could be a good one, Enzo.
Yeah, they have. Connor's trying to use his distance again, but Waller's trying to close that distance, trying to take away Stewart's advantages. And some lovely little shots by Stewart. Just caught him coming in.
Good work here from Waller. He just he's caught Stewart on the rope. Stewart now moving out towards the centre of the ring. He's got his three brothers and his dad here in the audience. Waller, remember, is a kickboxer with almost a decade of experience. Won the WKA world title, beating Bobby Campbell over in the United States. But great punches there from Conor Stewart. Back towards the centre of the ring. Great left there.
Yeah, lovely shot, leading left hand. Very hard to see coming from a southpaw fighter. And he throws a lot of his punches in bunches as well. So you don't know what's coming, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. But you know what, as you've seen with Waller against Long, he took some heavy punishment in the first couple of minutes and he outlasted Long. And you know, I think he could be looking for doing the same by here again. He's not using up a lot of energy, he's not using up a lot of effort, that Waller. He's coming in, he's throwing 2s, 3s, he's picking his shots, but Stewart is doing a lot of work, but good work as well.
This is good stuff from Conor Stewart. He's taken a couple of blows from Waller, just over by the ropes, and once again, just trying to assert his dominance in the centre of the ring. Watching and waiting and picking off his mark. And he's doing so with some good success at the moment.
Yeah, he's throwing a lot of punches. He's throwing a lot of hard punches in a short space of time. Waller's still there, like you've seen against Long. He's very durable, he's very tough.
Still £5,000 on offer if one of these two men can land the knockout punch. A lot of money, especially when you bear in mind that they'll return, or one of them will return for the final, where the money counter will start at £20,000.
Yeah, good fight this one, Rob. It's going one way, it's going the other. No one's taking advantage. I think the better punches are coming from Stewart at the moment. A nice single shot. Waller's making him work. Again, look at him, he's coming in, throwing in body shots, throwing in head shots. He's making Stewart work.
Oh, nice shot there from Waller. And he's delivered a couple of what you would imagine to be quite stinging body shots.
Cardinal mistake there by Stewart. Just took his foot off the pedal, step back, hands down by his side, got caught with a shot.
Well, Waller has certainly been talking himself up. He says, I've got a right hand, and when I hit, they go down. He wants the title, not so bothered about the extra cash, which incidentally is now at around about £3,800. We're inside the second of the 3 minutes.
What I like about Waller, he's patient. He's not rushing. He's not overexerting himself. He's trying to physically bit by bit break Stewart down. Stewart at this range, Stewart is at his best. Nice long shots, but as you can see, he can't keep the pace up now. He's letting Waller come in close, and that's when Waller's got his chances. As we see here, he's mounting attack after attack of pressure.
And perhaps Stewart realising that he needs to counter. He seems to have some single shots, but now Waller's coming back in, and Stewart's hanging on a little bit here. When he connects, it's crisp with that left, Conor Stewart, but it's Waller with a little bit of momentum here. Just over 2 minutes to go. Still £2,600 on offer if one of them can finish it and put their place in the final in style. Waller going to the body, now working to the head, and Stewart just puts those gloves up and now tries to push out his stinging left, connects with the right. Oh, but that's another good shot there from Waller, and Stewart's in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, best shot against Southport, and leading right down, they can't see it coming. Waller's just mounting a prank. Good shots there by Stewart, lovely shots. Just when I thought Waller was going to take over, Stewart comes back. Some nice crisp punching, straight punching, which is what he needs to do. Use the buzzer, let's see what's going to happen now. I think Stewart needs to come back.
So we're into the blitz, the air raid siren. Extra money, one clean good shot here, and it could all be over. Brilliant encounter between these two gutsy men. Both responding to their game. Slugging.
Waller's hurt. Little stumble on the legs there by Waller. He looks strong, he looks recovered straight away. I don't know why he's there. I know he's calling Stewart on. He needs to work. This is in the referee's hand. I don't know which way he's going to go. Good shots there by Waller. Down to the last minute.
This is fascinating, Enzo. Just 40 seconds to go. They both had their periods when they've been on top. Perhaps Stewart just edging that 30-second flurry in the blitz, but Waller still coming forward, trying to find something inside the last 30 seconds.
If this goes the distance, I don't fancy being the referee. It's a tough one to call. The better punches come from Stewart, the more workers come from Waller. Really good fight.
And one of them finish here in the last 15 seconds.
Good shot there by Stewart. Good shot by Waller. Back and forth the entire 6 minutes.
The crowd are responding here. This is arguably the best contest we've had so far. Both of them going for it, still exchanging right on the bell. And who does Billy Phillips decide is going through to the inaugural Total Combat final?
Stewart.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by referee's decision in the blue corner, Conor Stewart!
So Conor Stewart, the 22-year-old from Abbey Wood, with those higher quality connections, has won through to the final. A really great contest. All credit to Richard Waller. He was, as you said, Enzo, the busier of the boxers. But when he connected, Stewart, it was crisp.
Yeah, he threw some lovely shots, but, to be honest, I possibly would have gone for Waller for that, but, it was a very close fight. You can't argue either way. I thought Waller made the more work, threw the more punches, landing the more punches, but the cleaner punches were coming from Stewart, and I think that last 40 seconds really helped Stewart.
So Conor Stewart is through to the final. He's got plenty of support here in the crowd, and his confidence must be sky high, OJ.
Yes, Rob, thank you very much. They're still talking. They said they're going to go another 6 minutes, which you're going to have to do. A fantastic fight.
He hits like a tank, I'm not going to lie. It does hit hard.
It was stylistically, technically, it was fantastic to watch. An amazing 6 minutes of boxing. How do you feel in yourself knowing you've got one more fight to go?
Tired. No, I'm joking. I'm good. I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
How do you think it will change? You've looked so good so far. You've looked really controlled. You've been quick. You've moved. Do you think it will change knowing when you get into the final of Total Combat and there's £20,000 right at the top? Will that change how you'll approach it?
No. Like I said before, win's a win. I'm going in to win it.
Win's a win. Put your hands together. Fantastic winner, Conor Stewart. And I think after a fight like that, it makes total sense to to talk to the runner-up as well. It was a great fight.
Yeah, it was all right. I didn't win, so it weren't that good, was it?
Well, maybe not. From your point of view, do you think it was the right decision made by the referee?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I thought he'd tire, so I thought I'd keep my hands up. I let him throw his backhand as much as he can. Thought he's going to tire up and I'm going to catch him. I caught him a couple of times, but he didn't tire up, so fair play. He got the win.
Well, listen, it was fantastic having you here. Thank you very much. Put your hands together for our runner-up, Richard Waller.